It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're tuned into your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso, right here on SABC3. It's a Monday morning. Thank you for joining us and choosing to start your morning with us. Always lovely to hang out with you. Right now, though, it's time to kick off the week with your Monday Tech Digest. And this morning, we have our expert, Bryan Smith, here to share 3 incredible South African innovations that change the world. Now, this is very exciting. Bryan, how's it going, brother? You all right?
Thank you. I'm great. Thank you for having me
Good
back.
weekend?
Great. Thank you. And yours?
Yeah, good. Presenter Search on 3 in Durban, man. That's where I was at. So Durban, shout out to you guys. You were phenomenal. Okay, so let's take a look at this, man. South Africa, you know what? We've done some pretty amazing things.
We've done a lot to be
Not
proud
only
of.
our athletes on the field, but yeah, let's talk about it. South Africa quite advanced in the medical field over the years. First heart transplant and the CAT scan was invented here in South Africa.
Definitely. So South Africans have actually contributed a lot on the medical stage internationally and locally. And I think perhaps beyond the heart transplant, one of our biggest contributions is, of course, the CAT scan.
Yeah. Can we just take a moment on that? Because the CAT scan, it is something that is so revolutionary. It is, and the fact that it originated here, that is something to be said about our beautiful country and the people.
Definitely. And the need for a CAT scan first arose when it was realized that X-rays are great for taking samples of bones, in some cases ligaments. But what was realized is that we needed a mechanism to create layers imaging of soft tissue, so muscles, skin, etc. And the CAT scan essentially is X-rays taken at multiple different angles, and it assembles back into a composite image. It was first developed here in South Africa by Alan Cormack, and that actually was the recipient of a Nobel Prize in 1979.
Phenomenal stuff. And then moving on to the oil industry, we were also the first to create oil from coal.
Definitely. There's actually a very interesting political story tied to this, is that past the 1950s, the apartheid state was in dire economic straits from international sanctions. And something those sanctions greatly impacted was our ability to import oil. So the apartheid government then set out to create oil liquidation, woof, that's a tongue twister,
Yeah,
from coal. And that is actually something we are an international leader in. And interestingly enough, it's something that the United States is developing to try and lessen its dependence on oil from the Middle East.
My word. Can you believe it? Hey, putting South Africa on the map. I love that. One more thing. What is this? I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Dolas?
Dolas, yes.
Dolas, and they're lining the docks at the harbour, first designed in East London. So this is it. We've seen them. They're here at the waterfront as well.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Tell us more, man.
Definitely. So you might have seen these in ubiquity in South Africa's beaches, and they were first designed and used in East London.
Yeah.
And their design is quite simple, but they serve a very informative and empowering purpose on our beaches, and that is to prevent soil erosion.
Really?
Put simply, they just redirect energy from waves, so they protect our piers and our coastlines, and that's why if you come here to Cape Town, you'll see them in abundance.
That is incredible. That is incredible, man. You see, this is why I love South Africa. Bryan, thank you very much for coming through. There you can see a full picture of it as well. Man, that is exciting. Thank you very much for spending some time with us, man. Have a great Monday. Enjoy the rest of your week. That's it. So be sure, if you want to know, or if you've got something that's exciting on the tech front, you can always let us know on our social media pages, Expresso Morning Show, SABC3. You can also log on to our website, expressoshow.com.